Tim was the king of gambling. He just needed to pick up a coin and come to the racecourse to gamble. He would easily achieve the first prize. He had a gambling power, but the power also cost him a lot. The cost is to lost his smile. He used to be a boy with a lovely smile that people loved. Since his mother passed away, he and his father have been struggling with their lives. Tim's dad usually brought Tim to the racecourse to watch horse racing. This was their favorite sport. Tim also had a friend that grew up with him. This was a bakery owner's daughter, Ida. Although Ida was disabled, she was kind and innocent. Tim's life was pretty poor, but he was always fulfilling. Until one day, his dad got married to a woman. She even had her own son. Tim's happy life was over since then. They always bullied Tim whenever his dad was not home. Not long after, his dad got in an accident and passed away. The only place where Tim has been depending on no longer existed. Tim's stepmom was selfish, so she just made a small and simple funeral for his dad. His grave just only had the cross without a name on it. Tim was also unpleasant. He cried out loud and ran outside. And then he got to the racecourse. This place reminded him of great memories between his dad and him. Luckily, there was a coin on the ground, so he picked it up. At that time, a strange man appeared and talked to him. "You can win for sure if you go and gamble now." Tim listened to him and got the first prize. After getting the money, he cried out loud because of his loss of father. Tim missed his dad. If he was here, he would be really happy. But not long after he got the money, he was deceived. He met the man again on the way home. He gave Tim another coin, in order to make Tim gamble based on what he said. He was even sure with Tim that Tim could get the money back. A few days later, Tim went to the racecourse again, but then his money also got stolen. Tim was so upset. The man came and comforted him. Despite losing the chance to win the money, there was still the last chance for him. If Tim sold his smile to the man, he would have the power of winning forever. As he wanted to buy a better headstone for his dad, he signed the agreement. As soon as he signed, his smile gradually disappeared. Then Tim went to the racecourse. Surprisingly, he won every bets, but he no longer had his smile. It turned out that the man was an evil. Everything was his trick to deceive Tim. The two people that stole Tim's money were his employee. Now this evil successfully had Tim's smile. He looked like a man with mental problems. He always laughed wherever he went, but he was extremely satisfied about how he felt now, because he hadn't been smiling like that. Although Tim had the gambling power, his life was still challenging. When he got home, his stepmom saw that he's got a lot of money, so she thought that he was talented. She didn't encourage him, but took all his money. The following day, Tim brought her to the racecourse to gamble. As a result, they won lots of money. She just only knew money. After getting the money, she went straight home. She didn't even say thank you to Tim. Tim now understood her greed. Therefore, he went to a bar that was owned by his dad's friend to ask for help. Knowing Tim's hard life, his dad's friend decided to be Tim's guardian. Moreover, he even found some work for Tim. Tim was happy going back home to pack his clothes. Then he ran into Ida on the way home. She wanted to keep him here, but he was determined to leave. Ida thought that Tim left her, so she went back to the bakery and cried. The evil saw her at that time. He used her innocence to deceive her. He said Tim left her because she was a disabled. Ida also signed the contract with him based on what he has lied to her. He told her to trade her beautiful eyes with strong legs. At that time, Tim used all the money he earned to rebuild his dad's grave. He finally completed his dream. Tim found that he didn't need the money anymore, so he wanted to cancel the agreement with the evil to have a normal human life. But the evil refused. Furthermore, he found out that his eyes look really familiar. He quickly went to Ida's house. Expectedly, the evil had taken her eyes away. Tim explained to her that she got fooled, because he didn't care how she looked. Then Tim used his winning power to bet her that she would be able to get her eyes back. Ida's eyes actually got back in a second. The evil man also got his ugly eyes back. Timmy suddenly came up with an idea of betting that his eyes would come back. In order to make himself lose a bet, Tim asked his guardian to bet one thing that was impossible. It was becoming the wealthiest person in the world. At night, a bunch of people came to the hotel and brought Tim to a mansion. It turned out that the richest man in the world has committed suicide and appointed Tim as an heir. At that moment, Tim genuinely became the wealthiest man in the world. But the evil man also found out that Tim has discovered a mistake in the agreement, so he made the guardian become vegetative. After that, he went to Tim's mansion and told Tim that he was going to be his guardian. The evil man thought that Tim could be his heir, since Tim has become a cold and heartless person. Later on, Tim could be an evil. The stepmom, who knew that Tim got rich, immediately came to the mansion with her son. But Tim totally understood this kind of woman. Therefore, he bet the evil man that they would lose their mouth. Expectedly, their lips were stuck with each other. Then Tim kicked them out. Ida came and told Tim that his guardian was vegetative. Tim abruptly used his power to help the guardian. Then he quickly kicked Ida out, too. She came to the Guardian and said Tim has become more and more heartless. They both decided to talk to him. They came right at the time that Tim and the evil man were doing bad things. Ida immediately bet Tim that he could never be smiling again. As long as Tim agreed to bet, he could find his smile back. However, Tim has been trained for a long time by the evil man, so he forgot the feeling of smiling. He didn't agree to bet, but she didn't give up and started reminding him of the delightful memories that they have spent together. She also talked about how much Tim loved smiling, and his smile had a great impact on many people. But then the evil man appeared, thinking that somebody was trying to ruin his plan, so he wanted to kill them. These memories have woken Tim up in an emergency. He immediately agreed to bet, and then made the evil man become an old man. But he didn't want to give up, so he cried on the ground. His tears became diamonds. But Tim didn't care. As a consequence, the evil man just had to leave. From now on, Tim became a normal person, and had a happy life with Ida. Smile is a thing that we all have. Also the most beautiful present that is given by the god. Don't let the pressure of life take away your smile.